in the home of the brave.
Great to hear Skylar Cole singing the national anthem before today's contest. Happy holidays, everyone, from all of us at 2K Sports. Thanks for joining us at this most special time of the year. This is Brian Anderson. I'm here with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, our reporter, Allie LaForce. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Bradley Beal.
And when you look at his offensive output over the past few years, it seems like other teams have figured him out and have his number now. He's having to put in a lot more effort on the offensive end, but without producing nearly the same results.
All right, now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Kevin Durant is out there with Nick Richards. Then there's Bradley Beal. Then there's Tyus Jones. And it's Booker in at the 2 spot. And for Golden State, inside it's Green next to Jackson Davis. Curry and Hield to the sharpshooting backcourt. And it's Butler in at the 3. Grant, you think it's too early in the season to try and forecast where teams are going to end up?
You know, B.A., yes and no. I think we have a handful of teams whose fates might already be determined, but we always have a couple of surprise teams that come out of nowhere. That's what makes the season so much fun to watch.
Now here's Beal. Shot clock at 5. A shot from the mid-range. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game. And it's Green with the ball for Golden State. It's an understatement to say they're on a roll. They're coming in on a 15-game winning streak.
What an absolute joy to watch. This team is playing a beautiful brand of basketball right now. Everything about it. The athleticism, the basketball skill, the intelligence, the heart, the toughness, the commitment. These guys have been extraordinary.
Now here's Butler. Last game for him, he had 14. Got a hand on it. To the paint. And it's slammed in by Durant.
Yeah, Kevin Durant, you allow him a path to the cup, look out.
And the Warriors with possession. Butler passes to Curry. Green with the ball. To the middle. The kick out. Curry from deep. Hits a three-pointer.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in this one. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Steve Kerr gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. And KD's name came up pretty quickly. I asked Coach about strategy for Durant, and he said, I want to get physical with him. Make sure he's not getting easy looks at the hoop and ruffle his feathers. So the orders for the defense are to stay tough with Durant. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks once again.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Durant with it, and it's Hield picking him up. Jones from outside. That's good, and so Durant with the assist.
What a smart player Tyus Jones is. He knows when to seize his opportunities.
And Devin Booker is already one of the greatest players in Suns history, Grant.
Well, you could argue that Steve Nash still ranks ahead of him. He did win 2 MVPs with the Suns. But when it's almost said and done, I think Booker will be regarded as the best.
Now here's Jones. Checking his stats, he's scoring around 9.5 points per game. Buries it from 3.
How competitive is Kevin Durant? You make a 3, I'll make one right in your eye.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Butler. He drains out one after 2 misses. Now 1 for 3.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
Beal outside. Durant for 3. Rebounded by Hield.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. They went to Phoenix for their last meeting with the Suns. Came out with a victory.
They were able to pull out a win last time because their bench came up big. It's so important to have depth on your roster.
I think sometimes the bench can make or break you in a particular game, and that was a total team effort, no question.
All right, let's bring up the leaderboard and see which players were the most efficient from the charity stripe last month. 5th, Devin Booker.
And over this stretch, his foul shooting has been exceptional. You could tell he was enjoying every single trip to the line.
For 3, it's hauled in by Beal. And so Beal will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Moving it up. A nice shot by Richards.
This is the area of greatest improvement in Mr. Bradley Beal's game. How about the growth in his passing? Wow.
Outside, Green. Outside, Curry. Over Jones. It's on target from the high post. Curry's got 5 points.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Inside. And Booker with the jam.
A little athletic ability on display by D. Book.
The Warriors trailing. Here's Curry. He's got 5. And Grant, once again, Stephen Curry hit 300 threes last season. Man, he's in a class of his own.
Well, there have been 7 300-plus three-point seasons ever. Stephen has 5 of them. He has the only 400 three-point year ever. So, yeah, B.A., Stephen has created his own class.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Curry. And when you look back at the 2023 draft, the Warriors got great value out of their picks.
Yeah, I mean, they got Podziemski with the 19th pick, a versatile player who impacts the game at both ends. And they also got Trace Jackson Davis late in the 2nd round. And he is a fundamentally sound big man with great upside.
And so Curry nails both of them. Well, Grant, the Suns were swept in the 1st round last year. Are super teams a thing of the past, you think?
You know, perhaps, B.A. The Suns had KD, Booker, and Bradley Beal, but the constraints of the salary cap mean you end up a little top-heavy. The rest of the roster was tough for them to fill out.
Booker no good.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Curry against Jones. Hield for 3, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. Hield's got 6.
Well, these are the types of opportunities his team tries to generate for Buddy Hield. He is just so efficient as a jump shooter.
Beal's shot is off. The Warriors lead by 3. And here's Curry. His last outing, he had 18 points. Knocks down the long J.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Hield against Booker. To the inside. Richards, the pass to Jones. Beal from outside. The rebound by Post.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
Pass to Kuminga. And here's Curry for 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. They come into this one having outplayed the Mavericks last time out.
Yeah, they hit the court last game with some serious attitude, especially on offense.
And what surprised me was how easy they made it look. It seemed like they got something out of every possession.
Curry looking it over. Kuminga with a screen on Jones. Curry's shot is off. Suns trail by 4. Booker for 3. On target from range. 5 points in the game.
Devin Booker ready on the opportunity to take any 3 he gets. That is pretty.
Outside Kuminga. They set the pick. Unloads. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
And it didn't fall, but still a great look.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
And put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
And so it's Golden State with it, following the score by Phoenix.
Boy, it seems like every shot he puts up, it's going in. This guy is hot, hot.
The Suns have got 8 of 15 shots to go. Pass to Richards. Back to Booker. Outside Jones. Now here's Richards. On the wing, Durant. Clock at 6. And again, it's Phoenix from deep. Here's Curry. He's got 9. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Bradley Beal is settling in as one of multiple stars in Phoenix. He said, it's been an adjustment for sure. You go from being very ball dominant to now you share the dominance. And it's a sacrifice and also an adjustment of learning a totally different role. Brian, he says it's a process, but one he embraces.
Good point. Thanks, Allie. And Mike Budenholzer decides to call a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Looney's checked in for the Warriors. Pajimski comes in for Hield. Here's Morris. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Boy, you see the time Morris has put in to strengthen that frame. Good finish there.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Morris was a late second-round selection back in 2017. But, boy, hard work and perseverance has paid off for this guy.
Now here's Curry. He's got 9. Looney, a screen on Morris. The 3 from Curry. Durant pulls it in. It's stolen by Looney. Soft touch off the glass.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Phoenix has gone 4 of 7 from three-point range here in the first. Beal, the pass to Durant. And he finishes. That makes him 4 out of 5.
He's putting on a show this quarter, and the team's feeding off his energy.
Curry passes to Kuminga. Launches a 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Durant's got 4 rebounds in the game. And the layup falls. And it's a 4-point Phoenix lead.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Curry with it. Well, you look at his scoring average of 34.5 points a game. Very impressive. And the shot goes. Curry's got 11 points.
How about the creativity from Steph and Curry? Decks it, gets past the defense. What a finish.
Morris passes to Durant. 35 seconds left to play in the first. Yes, it's good.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Outside Curry. Pass to Pajimski. Jacks up a three. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. Curry's got 4 assists now tonight.
Now, the defense wants to collapse on Steph and Curry. It gives him a great opportunity to make a pass and have his teammate get a good look.
Now Beal. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Dallas. The 15-footer. He's off on that one. Kevin Durant has been leading the charge for Phoenix. Absolutely carrying the offense. He ends the quarter with 14. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Well, coming into tonight, maybe you thought they were going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Nope, that's not the case.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Suns. Bradley Beal's out there with Royce O'Neal. Then it's Mason Plumlee. Then there's Grayson Allen. And it's Morris in at the 1 spot. And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And the Warriors make some changes. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Looney. Butler comes in for Moody. And Holiday subbed in for Curry. Phoenix on D. Butler up top, hounded by Beal. Butler goes for it inside. Looking at lineups around the league, Grant, it seems like they're becoming more positionless than ever before.
Yeah, you're spot on, B.A. To the point where some people feel all-star voting shouldn't be by position anymore. It should be by merit.
And it's Green with the ball for the Warriors. Looking ahead, they've got the Cavaliers coming to town for their next one. Green, a screen. Here's Kuminga. Ooh, Kuminga, so deadly at the rim. Suns trail by 3. Morris outside. Outside O'Neal. The 3. Phoenix no good that time either.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Here's Kuminga. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Phoenix has gone 4 of 8 from 3. A nice percentage. Here's Beal. Green with the defensive effort.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
The shot by Holiday, no good.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
Here's Beal. Rebounded by Green. Green's got his 4th rebound in this one. Right side, Podziemski fires for 3. He drops it from range. Podziemski's got 6 points.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Pass to Morris. Beal outside. Shot to stop the run. The shot comes out. Some solid defense from Butler.
I'll tell you, it feels all night like this guy's been forcing shots, rushing shots. He's really struggling on the offensive end.
Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Guys, thanks. Well, Jimmy Butler is in the 5th stop of his NBA career. He'd been in a standoff with the Heat. As they hesitated to extend him at the number he desired, he knew there's going to be someone willing to pay up. And, guys, I'm very interested to see how Butler fits in his new opportunity.
Yeah, we'll continue to track that story. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. And he knocks down the first one. Now well into his 30s. Is it fair to start wondering how many seasons Jimmy Butler has left, Grant?
Well, it's a fair question, B.A. But at the same time, Jimmy's hunger is just so different than everybody else's, which I could see helping prolong his career.
Phoenix making a switch here. Jones is checked in. Butler hits them both. And Grant, despite the Warriors' success over the last decade, it hasn't always been this way for this franchise.
Yeah, they didn't have many winning seasons before they got Steph, Clay, and Dre. And you know, B.A., from 1978 to 2012, they made the playoffs just 6 times.
And Mike Budenholzer decides to call a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Jackson Davis is checked in for Draymond Green. And let's take an early look at our contenders for this year's dunk contest. No matter who ends up competing, you know it's going to be a show.
And the best part, B.A., every year we see something different, something new. I can't wait.
He's a long shot at this point, but you never know.
Well, we'll just have to see. But I personally would love seeing him in the dunk contest.
And as All-Star Weekend gets closer, we'll of course update you on how things are looking. But this year already promises plenty of standout performances.
Yeah, this is going to be a dunk contest you don't want to miss.
Now here's Podziemski. Right side, Kuminga. Shot blocked. Allen against Holiday. Allen, the pass to Jones. Just 5 on the clock. The Suns need to get off a shot. Here's Plumlee. Phoenix no good that time either. Now the Warriors with it. They're rolling here. 9 unanswered. Butler with the ball. O'Neal covers. Jimmy buckets. Locked in.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
Butler against Beal. Plumlee up top. Outside Jones. Over Holiday. Kuminga pulls it in.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
Now here's Butler. Give him 8 points now. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. Butler's got 8 points here in the quarter.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
And Mike Budenholzer decides to call a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And some changes here for the Warriors. Green comes in for Kuminga, and Payton is subbed in for Holiday. And the Suns also making a change. Durant, he's checked in for O'Neal. And so it's Jones who brings up the ball for the Suns. Still looking for their first basket since the first quarter. Beal against Butler. Beal, the pass to Jones. And once again, off the mark by Phoenix.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Pass to Podziemski. Shoots over Allen. The shot by Podziemski, no good. Suns trail by 12. To stop the drought. Beal, no good.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
Outside, Green. Lets a floater go. Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball. And let's check out which teams have been offensive juggernauts the past 10 games. The Warriors, number 1. In the third spot, the Suns.
And watching these two teams over the last 10 games, the one thing that you notice is how well both are scoring the ball. Seem to be getting whatever shots they want on the offensive end.
Booker, he's checked in for Phoenix. Pass to Durant. Back to Booker. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Green's got rebound number 8 now. Shoots over Booker. Oh, look at Green getting his inside.
Draymond Green will pick his spots on the interior. He can read a defense, and he understands when to attack.
Outside Durant. From downtown. Jackson Davis grabs a miss.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
$11 points for him last game against the Clippers. And here's Green from the arc.
A clean look.
Pass to Beal. Plumlee a screen. Can they get it? Rebounded by Green. Green's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight.
I tell you, a rough quarter for him, and that puts so much pressure on the guys around him.
Another miss by Green. Suns trail by 14. Booker finds Beal. Looking to end this cold spell. Misses the baby hook. Golden State has gone 7 of 15 from distance in this game. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, the Warriors can be sloppy with the ball. Coach Kerr said, I don't mind turnovers that result from trying to make the extra pass. It's the ones that don't stand a chance to get through that bother me. If we just hit singles, we have so many playmakers and shooters that it's all going to come out pretty positively. Brian?
All right, Allie, thank you. Now here's Plumlee. No points so far. Here's Durant. Jackson Davis grabs the miss. The Warriors lead by 17. Grant, when you look at Draymond Green's career, You think he's going to the Hall of Fame?
You know, B.A., I believe so. He's won multiple titles, and we know how impactful he has been as a defender and distributor especially. I think we'll see him in Springfield one day.
Jones misses.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
Right. He stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
Outside Pajemski. Pass to Payton. Here's the three. Sinks the tray. Payton's gotten himself on the board with a three there.
Listen, this guy is not the most dangerous threat from there, but you have got to honor the shooting a little bit.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Here's Booker. Drops in the layup for two. Booker's got 7.
Boy, just tremendous focus from Devin Booker on the interior. It matters not if he's facing size. Look out.
Butler passes to Green. Here's Payton. And that comes off the assist by Green. Green's got 3 assists now in this one.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Now here's Jones. There's 1:34 left in the second period. Deflected.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Pass to Green. From behind the arc. They get it back. Back to Payton. Durant against Green. And the shot's good. Green's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, we know that Draymond Green spends a lot of time facing up beyond the arc, but this mid-range is available too.
Plumlee finds Beal. Now Jones. Booker surveying the floor. Plumlee a screen. 6 to shoot. Booker, good. 9 points in the game.
And off the jump, they were effective from deep. I don't know why they haven't continued to fire from out there.
Outside Payton. Pass to Jackson Davis. 30 seconds left in the second. The shot by Pajemski, no good.
I'll tell you, it has not been this guy's best night, but the teammates have been there to pick up the slack. Love it.
Beal outside. And he's going to the line for 2. The officials saw contact while he was going up.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Phoenix shooting their second and third free throws tonight. Free throw drops for Beal. And Beal drops them both. There's 6 seconds left in the first half of basketball. And Hill puts up a deep 3. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's the Golden State Warriors out in front by 19 going into the break. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Hey, thanks. KD, a slow start. How do you improve defensively?
We got to control the pick and roll. We're making jump shots, so, hopefully we just keep contesting it and they start missing in the second half. But, I think we had a good group to start the game.
Back to you.
Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball.
And with All-Star Weekend approaching quickly, here's an update on how the dunk contest contenders are shaping up.
Definitely some explosive guys on this list, but there's plenty of time out there for someone to grab this spot. Maybe even Elevator Ernie.
Yeah, that 50-inch vertical don't lie.
Neither did those shorts.
Let's move on now to that first half we were watching. A brutal game so far for the Phoenix Suns.
You can do everything else, but if you don't take care of the boards, well, you know what I'm going to say.
Your goose is cooked? You're in hot water? Any of those?
Where were you born, Ernie?
Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You know, Kevin Durant has really been making it happen here, guys.
And in the first half, he dominated in the post. He got the looks he wanted and was able to execute.
It felt like his work on the interior really gave this offense a boost. Let's see if he can dominate the rest of the way.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for the Warriors. Earlier they held a 23-point lead. Curry and Hield to the sharp-shooting backcourt. Then it's Moody. Then there's Kevon Looney. And it's Santos in at the 4. And that's the group for Steve Kerr as we begin the second half. Now here's Booker. Outside Durant. Down low. Here's Jones. That's good. And so Durant with the assist. Jones has got 5 points.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Here's Curry. And it's Phoenix with a rebound. Their next game playing at home as the Grizzlies come to town. It'll be a quick stopover at home before they have to get back out on the road. Nice shot by Durant.
Man, he is working them over on the inside. I'll tell you this, Kevin Durant every year gets more comfortable with the physicality of defenders. Incredible.
Now here's Curry. Hield from outside. Another 3 for Golden State.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
Outside Booker. Back to Jones. The rebound by Moody. The Warriors lead by 21. Outside Curry. Pass to Looney. Goes back up. And that's 2 points on the layup. Looney's got his second bucket on the night.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
Outside Jones. Back to Booker. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. Golden State has gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. Oh, got that one up quick. 14 points for him.
In today's game, you can never afford to get beat in the three-point battle.
Well, the last 4 years have been a wild ride in Phoenix.
Let's talk about it, BA. 2021, up 2-0 in the finals, lose the series. 2022, win 64 games, look like a juggernaut, get bounced in the second round. 2023, new owner and the KD trade. 2024, swept in the first round. A crazy stretch. I'll tell you, what a night. He has been efficient. He's been strong. Unfortunately, they're still fighting an uphill battle.
Curry, no good. The Suns have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Gets the 3 ball to go. Beal's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
How about the balance? Beal stopping on a dime.
Curry passes to Moody. And there's a pick over Beal. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Moody's got 5 now. And the timeout called by Mike Budenholzer. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And let's check out a breakdown looking at some stats for Kevin Durant.
And he's been locked in at the free throw line for sure. In the past 5 games, his percentage at the line is much better than it had been prior. Sometimes that's how it works. You just get that extra focus at the charity stripe.
And it's Jones with the ball for the Phoenix Suns. Outside Booker. Pass to Durant. Wide open look. Another one falls for Phoenix.
Kevin Durant just lighting up the stat sheet right now. He's in a rhythm, and that's trouble.
Here's Curry. 14 points for him. Here's Santos. Takes the 3. The shot off that time. Outside Booker. Richards with a screen. Pulls up, high post. Booker no good. The Warriors lead by 21. Pass to Hield. 3-pointer. Richards pulls it in. The Suns have gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the third. Booker's shot is good.
Well, that's what you call a tough 2, because if you're in the lane at D-Book's size, you never know what could happen.
And here's Hield. He's got 12. Here's Looney. Robbed. Out on his own on the break. And the basket is good. He got it to go, and he took the bump. So a free throw coming up. An opportunity at a 3-point play. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Well, the coaching staff has to love what they're seeing on offense. There's so many assists because how this team is moving the ball.
Boy, the long ball has been another point of emphasis for this group tonight. Their shooters are finding open spaces and firing without hesitation.
Drafted as a 19-year-old back in 2015 by the Suns, Devin Booker has a special connection with Phoenix, Doris.
BA, they absolutely love Devin Booker in the Valley of the Sun. He's been with the Suns his entire career, and basically it's a fan base that has watched this young man grow up. And when you think over the long history of this organization, when you mention the best players in team history, there is no doubt he is part of that conversation. Well, from long range or from point-blank range, Steph Curry is a marksman.
On the night, he's 2 for 2 at the stripe. And he drops the first.
Well, despite what is a locked Hall of Fame career, Stephen Curry has no let up. He is chasing excellence.